Next question, question 35. Question: is P plus Q minus R greater than P minus Q plus R, where P, Q and R are integers? Statement 1, P minus Q is positive. Statement 2, P minus R is negative. Which one of the following is correct in respect of the above question and the statements? So options are: the question can be answered by using one of the statement alone, but cannot be answered using the other statement alone. The question can be answered by using, second option is the question can be answered by using either statement alone. Third option is the question can be answered by using both the statements together, but cannot be answered using either statement alone. And fourth option is the question cannot be answered even by using both the statements together. So these are the four options. We'll see what we want to prove. Our question is P plus Q minus R is greater than P minus Q plus R. This is a question. Whether we are able to answer using the statement, whether we are able to answer this question using the given statement is the question. So first statement, we'll analyze first statement. First statement is P minus Q is greater than positive, greater than 0. That implies P is greater than Q. So this is the only information we have. There is nothing, there is no information of R here. So definitely we cannot answer anything from this. P is greater than Q. Whether this statement holds true or false depends on R. So that there is no information on R. So statement 1 alone cannot answer for sure. So we'll see statement 2. Statement 2 says P minus R is negative. So is less than 0. That implies P is less than R. So P minus R is negative means P minus R is less than 0 or P is less than R. Now statement 2 does not have any information about Q. So again, statement 2 alone will not be able to, using statement 2 alone we cannot answer the question. So but using statement and 1, so these are the statements. So from 1 and 2 combined we have one more information. P is greater than Q and P is less than R. So that means what is the order? R is P is less than R, right? So R is greater. So R is less than, so R is greater than. So we go using statement 1 and 2 together, we have R is greater than P is greater than Q. So 1 and 2 together we have R is greater than P is greater than Q. Now we will look at this statement is the question. So question is nothing but P plus Q minus R. If you rearrange, is whether greater than P minus. So we will just use P minus. We take minus sign outside, we get Q minus R. So whether P plus Q minus R is greater than P minus Q minus R. So but from this figure we know that R is greater than Q. So Q minus R is definitely a negative number. So Q minus R is a negative number, right? R is greater than Q. That implies R minus Q. Sorry, P minus Q. Sorry, Q minus R. R is less than 0. Right? Q minus R is less than 0. We have this from statement 1 and 2 together. Remember this. We are using statement 1 and 2 together. We know Q minus R is less than 0. So if you see P plus P is let P be any number. From P a negative number is adding. So that means it will be less than P, right? This side will be less than P, and from P a negative number is getting subtracted. That will be greater than P. So this side P minus Q minus R will be greater than P plus Q minus R. When we combine 1 and 2 we will get, so we can clearly see that since P is a negative number is subtracted by P, let's, for better clarity, let's say Q minus R is let's say Q minus R is a negative number, and let's say it is minus K. Okay, we will substitute Q minus R with here. So that means P minus K and greater than, is greater than p minus k. So p plus k. Is p plus k less than p minus k? Definitely not. So the answer to this solution is no. So when we combine 1 and 2, we will be able to answer the question, is p plus q minus r greater than p minus q plus r, by an answer no. So it is not true. So when we combine 1 and 2, we will be able to answer this question. The answer will be no, but we will still be able to answer the question. So we can say solution to question 35 is the question can be answered by using both the statements together, but cannot be answered using either statement alone. So solution to 35 is C. That is, we need both the statement. If we have both the statements together, we will be able to answer the question, and that answer will be no. So I hope this is clear. That is the solution to question 35. C.